I think. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's good. Huge. Is there a way to like put this on shuffle? Yes, there is. Okay. I didn't do that last night, so it'll be different this time. But I'm glad that this is the first song in either way. Telltale I've seen Link's Awakening is great. That's off Death Mage, by the way. My favorite summon. Oh, I forgot. Death Pool or Death Bond. Hold on. Where is? There you go. Abomination. Well, the stream title probably still says I'm 7 levels away from Cat, but it's fine. That's what the title was last night. I don't think they needed to change it, even though it's only 3 levels now. Um, yeah, Deathmage uses Dark Exorcism, and that's what you're seeing over there. I have a skill gem for it, so it boosts it. I think it's +7, so it's pretty good. Alright. I could refine it more, but like I ran out of the things I need to like max out, like cap out a gem. Although I don't really cap them out. I usually only go to +9 because I don't. I'm usually broke because I spend so much on the refinery or on the blacksmith. No, you didn't. I'm not super tanky, but yeah. I'm good on like maps that don't have spells, but like the XP and mob density is really good here. I pretty much use everything that's on my hotbar, like up here, and this occasionally. Suppression field if I want to silence something. Hold on. I'm going back here out of habit because I was farming a boss there. I was hoping I'd get an undead gem, but I haven't got one yet. Where is... I play on controller, so it's a little tricky to actually cast buffs on a particular minion sometimes. By the way, I'm reading and responding to the Discord chat, so yeah. That's what having 2 monitors is for. One for the game, one for Discord. You know what? Hold on. Let me switch pants real quick. Let me show you something with my hunting Skystrider legs. This is gonna be fun here. I'm gonna lose out on some elemental resistances, but I'm gonna have 225% spread generation. This actually helps my survivability because the monsters can tend to go for my minions because they're closer to them instead of going for me. So as long as I just hang back, I usually don't get hit by anything. You have to watch out for freeze though. I call these pants my big boy pants. Card is really good. It gives 25% spread generation per refine. So it's a lot. That's +9. I'm about to do one of my favorite side quests in the game. Hold on. No problem. That's probably it. All right. Purple. What's it called? Purple Tundra, yeah. This would be quite a journey. Let's go with this. And where's the other one? Which one did I just take out? Okay. There we go. Jeez, alright. Alright, so north, huh? Well. Beautiful, truly. Oops, not library. Not the only one who made the mistake, though. What? Excuse me, did I get cursed or something? Hold on. Where am I? Yes, there we go. Actually, hold on. I'll just wait for my myself. Done though. Well, let me just run around with the final boss of the Abyss. In the Abyss. And I can't tell the difference between my minions and some of the enemies here. I wonder why that is. Ah. Oh, I went library again, hold on. Not the skeleton. Another death mage. Trying to put it on my tank. There we go. Uh. Hell yeah, E1 M1. At the gates. This is the perfect song for Necro to be running to. Wait, can we just... Hold on. You do. You do. Okay, that one. Wait. That's stupid. That's stupid. I've never had to escort a Weaver to be all the way from town to start Faltron Road before. This is going to be a first. Yeah, I remember now. Map is so hard to read. That's not the right way. I know it's close to the waypoint. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Ugh. Yes, keep walking. YouTube just doing a wellness checkup. Making sure I'm still alive. It'd be easier for me to live if I didn't have to click that button. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? I'm trying to heal or res my minions. Where is he? Is he still up there? Hurry now. You... feel like I contributed very little. I died and made it anyway. Wait, where is this place? Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. Where are the timestamps? Or is that just now? Yes. But also no. The boss has to be dead. You don't have to be the one to kill it. But there does have to be a gravestone present. So you just use the, you just use reanimation on the grave. And then you get that boss. I'm gonna go see if my favorite boss is up yet. One I need to farm the most. I think it's probably still down. It hasn't been that long since I last killed it. I think it's, yeah, its grave was right here. I didn't get any shoes, did I? Nah. Nah. You know what? Hold on, I have the perfect opportunity here, now that I think about it. Just kind of make something of a build guide, going over what I've done on this character. And I only have, like, about an hour left to do it. So I might as well just do it, right? Okay, so this is gonna be a little silly, but I'm gonna start from the very beginning and just include my pro tips on this too. This is just gonna be general survival tips for anybody who's starting out, especially if they're using if they're like using auto attacks and potentially auto casting. It'll work really well for rogues. It'll also work for summoners. Whoever else wants to, whoever else can like potentially dodge or face tank things, while they auto attack. I'm gonna start with just starting out in the game. You're gonna get a lot of leaves killing the monsters in the earlier areas. So let me just start with that. I actually NPC'd some earlier, but one of the first armor sets you should really go for, I'd say, actually, what's the levels? Yeah, Forest Field 1. That's where you can get a lot of the gear I'm going to be talking about shortly. Let's bring it up when I get there. Alright, So let me get to the crafter here. I don't know where all the map is specifically, but I think it's very close towards the bottom. I don't remember if it's this field or the second one. But this is the second one. Well, let me just check since I'm going this direction anyway. So the forest armor set is the one I'm talking about. That's being like one of the best armor sets for low-level players, because it gives lots of HP and MP regen, and it's very helpful when you're starting out. I used it for so long actually. Like I didn't bother upgrading until I was probably level 90. I might just get this to make an aesthetic out of it at some point. So this one gives Siphon HP, which isn't really that good. Just no need for that. That's not the one I wanted to look for though. One in the north. In Force Field 1 is the one I'm looking for. So just excuse me while I go there. Man, I need to turn the volume down on the music on YouTube. If it will let me. A little laggy. Okay, anyway. Crap. This is not where I wanted to come. I'm just gonna teleport. Hold on. I get there faster if I just did that, right? Okay. So at the south end of this map, there's a craftsman. Who can make one of the best base accessories in the whole game. And I'm not even joking. Mm-hmm. Especially for when you're starting out. I actually used this until I really wanted to change it to something else, like the crit stuff or something. I don't know, like there isn't a crit face, but my brain is not working right now. Eventually I upgraded from this, but I was using this until like level 90 or 100. These are antlers. It gives you the base MP region of 2, plus 20 MP, and 25% MP regen, and you can card it. That's important. So, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get back to that waypoint, or I can just teleport. I'll just teleport. So yeah, let's say I've got a full set of forest armor, you know? I don't currently right now. But let's say I did, and I put on these other antlers. I would have a full set of, like, HP and MP regenerative armor, and a face piece that also increases MP regen. So then I would go to the Forest Labyrinth and start farming dog pups until they drop their card. Any forest armor you're missing, you can still get here too. I got a dog pup card already. So let's just slap that onto my Azure Antlers. Now my auto attacks and my minions' auto attacks have a chance of casting that. They're gonna one-shot everything here, so it's not gonna happen, but if you're using it, it's going to happen. So in the previous map, conveniently enough, there were cat meows as well. So as long as you can get to this waypoint, it's going to be really, really easy farming. Let's see how long it takes me to get a card. In the YouTube video, I'll edit later. we'll just skip ahead to where I actually get one. But people who are watching me on Twitch right now will have to suffer with me. I don't think it'll take too long though. I got the dog pup card pretty easily. We'll see. Luck is a finicky mistress. That's what I'm trying to say. But I, of course, have the benefit of one-shotting everything, so, you know, it's gonna go quicker for me than it will for you, probably. Oh, hey, got one. Alright, now we got a cat meow card. So let's go ahead and just slap that on a ransack. It gives a little base HP regen. It's just something we have found here, you know. So, cat meow card on the ransack. And where's my Azure Antlers. The flaming. Let's go one map south, I think, or somewhere around there. There's another map I want to go to. That. This isn't it either. Somewhere on here there's burrows. Please. Please. Well, whatever. Those are the important ones. If you get a burrow cap, like a burrow, a drooping burrow, so headpiece, that will give you Earth's an Earth Elemental Autocast, Earth Bolt, level 2 Earth Bolt, per refine, 3% per refine. So you're gonna want to refine that. But the next thing to go for is going to, you can also get or you could also use its card and get Earth Bolt on the card too. That would honestly be probably the best way to go. They're in there somewhere, in one of the forest labyrinths. You can also find them around the forest fields. I think they're on, yeah, Forest Field 2. Forest Field 2 has all of them, really. Dog, pup, burrow, cat meow, they're all right there. So if you wanted to farm them there, you could there too. The next order of business is Treant Trail. We already got a Treant Forest Evergreen card. No, that's not what we're going for, though. Oh, this poor guy. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to see somebody here at this point, but it is a popular map because the enemies drop here are really good. Especially when you're starting out. So the ones you want specifically are Treant Minion Autumn and Treant Minion Evergreen cards. Evergreen gives HP regen, Autumn gives MP regen. On boots and pants, respectively. HP regen goes on pants, MP regen goes on boots. I was using these for a long time. I might still be. Some of my gear has them. But none of the gear that I currently am using or have them. I'm using Wisdom now because 100% MP regen and at the cost of 50% of your MP is pretty good. I shouldn't go there. I'll leave that area to the guys there. I know Final Fantasy VI music when I hear it, by the way. My favorite soundtrack. This is the Magitech Magitech Laboratory. So cool. The original version is even cooler, honestly, than this remix, but this remix is pretty good too. You just can't go wrong with the source material. I hate it when there's monsters behind the portal and I can't kill. You know, I probably have them in the stash. Let me just check. Yeah, I have them in the stash. Alright, so, let's just say I got them, okay? I don't have the full set of the forest the forest set armor set, but I can craft one really easily. If I go to forest field 1, I think. And you know what? Hold on. Forest field. Oh no, that's way too low. Hold on. I guess it's gonna be a trip either way. I thought Forest Field 2, the waypoint, was closer to the northern portal, but it was not. Alright, I never got forest legs, so I'm just gonna craft them now. So right here, we got the Treant Minion Evergreen card, and the Treant Minion Autumn card. So now, I am currently sitting on... How much MP regen? 85% MP regen. Yeah. That's pretty good, isn't it? And I haven't even carded the chest. I have a lot of MP because I'm maxed out on the intelligence, but yeah, that MP's not going anywhere. And my minions auto cast Firebolt and Thunderbolt, so that's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. You kind of get the idea. Just like you can get that much heal, like regen this early in the game. I say like at level 136, but just starting out in the game at like around level 20ish, you can be doing this. Easy peasy. And that stuff will carry you like until level 90 if you really want to. You don't even have to refine it. You should save your refining for when you get better defensive gear. But that'll get you really rapid healing and an MP regen when you're out of combat. Well, MP regen even when you're in combat. HP regen when you're in combat. But like, if you're not taking damage, you're just gonna heal it all back up. But to further explain what my build is and what it does, I used maces for the vast majority of my gameplay. Because maces give you one magic attack for every strengths you put in. So you get really high magic attack as you level up. And your strengths, like, we focus on strengths first. Do not put stats in anything else. All that goes into strength. That will make your minions hit hard, and your spells hit hard. Then when you have tapped out your STR, you can just go. You can dump everything into intelligence. If you're still going mage at that point. If you still want to use magic, you're gonna be doing. You're gonna want to go into intelligence after that. And intelligence, obviously, further increases your magic attack. After that, specifically because I'm using bone spikes and bone spears, I put everything else into luck. I dumped everything I had into luck. That got me to, with the help of like the crit on these Fate Gauntlets, the crit on these Onyx Bolts, and this weapon in particular, giving me 3 crit per refine, 3 attack speed per refine. I'm able to get. Oh, and it also has a Crimson Crest, because that gives me +2 crit per refine, +1 crit damage per refine. I'm able to get 100% crit rate. And then I just dump everything into, like, I give everything else on my gear Savage, wherever possible. I recently swapped to some cards that I got it as in an event, so now I have a Necromancer Crimson Crest, which is from an Echo Necromancer boss, which I don't think is typically in the game yet. You have to have a GM summon that for you, or give you the card as an event reward. Same with Echo Summoner card. All summon stats +5. I kind of couldn't not use this after I got them in an event. So, but you'll be using the horror card for pretty much all of your gear. I would still be doing that because I would get more crit damage that way. Now you may be wondering, if I'm using only crit gear, how am I getting magic damage? That's the genius part. I'm actually not. I'm getting undead damage. So the reason this works so well is I'm using the corporeal relic set at this point, which is a very late game thing. This is not something you're going to get right off the bat. You're going to want to be using spirit veil or whatever they're called. The relics that you get from the boxes of origin. I'll use a few of these until I get one. Spirit Pact. You don't want to use a Spirit Pact set as a summoner. Pretty much until you're high enough level to get the corporeal jewels. But alternatively, you could go for the Blitz core set early on in like level 50 at the Forgotten Depths. That'll give you more attack speed, and it'll help your minions hit more targets with their auto attacks, which is really good. You should definitely get that while you're around level 50 or 60. But later on, you're gonna want something to boost your magic specifically. Let me check the wiki real quick for that. But honestly, I just went to the forge as early as I could, probably around level 90, to get all of these, to get these relics in particular. These artifacts in particular. So let me see. Arcanum is good. You get that in the Forest Labyrinth. That's another one you could just be getting really early on. The relics in the Forest Labyrinth are Arcanum, which increase your damage magic by 3% per piece. And the full set also increases your stats and your damage magic by 3%. And then refining it gives a little bit per refine of damage magic. That would be good to use at a low level. And then you can use Starfire when you're around level 120. When you're in the level 100 region, when you're farming the castle, the Abyss Castle, the Starfire drops there, and that can give you way more magic attack per refine than the other one would. I didn't use that. I just used the soul stuff. But I would recommend that. And then when you're feeling strong enough to go to the forge, you would absolutely use these. Obviously I have bone spears and bone spikes for the gems. Dark exorcism because of my main in particular. More on that in a little bit. But also Death Coil, so like, Death Coil helps a lot. Anytime you heal your minions while they have Death Bond up, you're gonna get that healing too. So yeah. That's kind of just what I've been doing. Hold on, let me respawn by, like, you know, relogging real quick. Then I want to get rid of all of my minions real quick, just to show you how much damage I do with bone spikes without anybody helping. If I can figure out where north is. There we go. Movement speed is not something I have. So yeah, my bow spike is doing about that much damage. I could do more if I was using all of my crate gear, but I taken a few of my horror cards off to go for Necromancer card, the Echo Necromancer card, and the Echo Summoner card. But I'm still doing 32k per tick with bonus spear. Maybe that's total, I'm not sure. But it's coming up a lot, so it looks like per tick. So another reason I'm doing getting a lot of undead damage in particular is from the necrotic presence, which gives me, wait, let me check. 2% undead damage per level, so I'm getting 10% extra from that. But when I summon this guy, now I have 15% undead damage. So let's do that again. Now I'm doing like 33k with bone spikes. Or bone spear. Yeah, bone spikes. This is bone spears. This is bone spikes. It's pretty good. And then there's Dark Exorcism. Death Mage doing his thing. Then when I summon all my minions... What is this buff? All resistance plus 10. That comes from the Abomination. He's the tank of the party. Look at all that DPS. Fun fact, Life Drain, when you cast it on your allies, gives them a buff that slowly drains their HP, but also increases their damage and attack speed by 10% at max level. And since they're they're your minions, they heal when you use Death Coil on them. Fun times, fun times. So that's kind of what my build does. I can die fairly easily because I have no vitality. But, as long as I'm playing safely, Haunting Strider legs honestly really helps a lot. The enemies will go for whatever is nearest them at that point. As long as you hang back and cast magic and stay and like your minions draw the aggro, you're gonna be fine. The Haunting Strider legs, I got this from hold on. I got that in particular from Shark card. And the sharks are in the sunken depths. Farming anything here is very difficult because look at how many monsters there are on this map. Look at them. You have some serious competition here. But if push comes to shove, nobody is selling them. Why is nobody selling short cards? Only shark babies. Well, there's only 30 minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to farm a boss I actually want to farm. By farm, I just mean kill once, probably. Unless I get some shoes along the way. I wonder if it's respawned yet. I don't know for sure. I have a very easy time losing track of time. Is the boss grave still where I left it? No, it is not. I see the boss down there. That is a big group of enemies. Forgot to equip my curse tag, but hopefully this will be fine. Nope, I'm killing my minions. That went better than usual. Did I get any shoes? Nope. No new cards. And no undead gem. Alright. The last half hour of the game. The demo. Just Really? Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Part of it here, right? Oh. What's that damage though? True, true. Cool. Seriously. You should try using them. You should try using them. Let's see what happens first. North, north, right? North? Where is north? North is here. I am going the right way. Holy crap. Look at him go. It's fun. Yeah. Good anyway. Let me check the shops. What's something expensive, but like within my price range? What do I even need or want? Nobody is selling a monocask still. You know what? That's a good idea. Imagine if it's Richard flipping you. Oh wait, I didn't actually put that in server chat. Hold on. Up.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's probably the best bet. Yeah, it's probably the best way to do it. Ow. Here's a pretty. We got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes left. If you said it. Woo! Got him. Ah! Willie is actually bogus. Wonder. Yeah, I am. We got 5 minutes left. Well, 3 minutes left early for the demo to before the demo ends. So I'm just PvPing with a bunch of dudes. Ah! No! It took my tank. There's a problem. I'm not gonna have time to resummon. Oof. I feel like they're ganking the Necro, which is a smart thing to do. To be fair. That is what I would do. There we go. Take care, Mac. Thanks for coming by again. No! Oh, he killed my tank. He killed my tank. That's a problem. Let me resummon him. Okay. It's like you made it feel too good. Ah! Oh crap! I almost killed them both. Oh, I think it just went down. Save the world. My final message. Goodbye. Yep. It's over now. I'll have to get revenge on these guys later. That was fun though. Well, I guess it means I gotta go. I gotta go in the stream, have lunch, and get on with my life. Maybe read some books. But I'll see you guys around. Next time this game is up again, I will be playing it again, and I will be streaming it constantly. I'm guaranteed this is gonna be my new thing. I love this too much. This game is too good. But I'll be playing fighting games probably too. You have some people who want to learn, so we'll see how that goes.